let this disappear. Hey guys, what's up? It's Cryptic Fusion here, and we are going to be doing something that I addressed in our last video, football match previews. Well, it's one of many things I said, so I understand if you forgot. So, as we all know, the Barclays Premier League is back, and that is amazing. It's the Barclays Premier League, and yeah, I'm going to be doing the previews for all the big big games that happen, like big teams. So the top 10, whoever they play, I'll be doing previews for them. So up to Arsenal, I think it's the 10th position right now. I'll be doing previews until then, like the basic top 10. So it'll be City, Liverpool, Spurs, United, Wolves, Leicester, Chelsea, Arsenal, Sheffield, and whoever, and like Crystal Palace. So maybe I forgot another team. It's fine. I'll be doing it mainly for the Premier League and La Liga because it's the two leagues that I heavily watch as I support Barcelona and Manchester City. Uh, and yeah, today we're gonna get started off with our Chelsea versus Aston Villa preview. And can Villa survive? Can Villa survive? It's a very big question that I think Villa fans would be eager to know the answer to. And nobody can tell them that now, but this could be a big game if they manage to get a positive point or a positive performance or even the 3 points somehow. It's possible. We've seen weirder games in football than that. So this is how I think Chelsea are going to line up. This is based on many sources. I believe they're going to line up in a 4-3-3 base in a with a CDM. So it'll be Kepa in goal, Alonso and Azpilicueta as their fullbacks, Zuma and Rudiger as their center halves. Tomori is not going to be playing as he's injured. Lampard confirmed in his press conference. Kante, Kovacic, and Mount. And just before I continue, Kovacic is arguably one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. He's so elegant on the ball, and he's been so like consistent under Lampard that like he definitely is one of the main starters, one of their best players, if not their best player in my opinion this season. Like I know Abraham has been good, but Kovacic he's just not got any praise in my opinion, or not close to the praise he deserves. And then we move on to the front three, one of which Pulisic has a very big point to prove. He's been injured. When he's played, he's looked solid. I remember his hat trick against Burnley in a 4-2 drubbing of Burnley. He was excellent. He got a perfect hat trick, but he needs to be more. You can't blame him because they're injuries. It's not like he gets them on purpose. But I fear that with the signing of Werner, Chelsea are probably looking because Werner can is playing on the left side. He can play as a left winger basically. So I fear Pulisic needs to hit top form and very quickly if he wants to stake a claim to Frank Lampard. And as for Abraham and Willian, they're both solid, both good players. Willian is slightly inconsistent, but he still on his day he's an excellent player. Who do I think the danger man is going to be for Chelsea? Well, I think the danger man for Chelsea is going to be, it's a pretty simple one, Tammy Abraham. He's returning, he's returning. I think he played in the, no, he didn't play in the 4-0 dropping of Everton. He's returning back to full fitness after quite a long time, if I'm not wrong. And this is going to be an important game as I know I said Werner can play as a left winger because that's where his heat map shows he plays. But traditionally, like on face, he plays as a striker, so I guess Lampard might try him out as a lone striker a few times. So I feel like with Abraham, he needs to start scoring as much more because there was a patch where he slightly dried up in form. He was kind of hit and miss for a bit, but that's natural. He's a young striker, so but otherwise he's been really good, and I think he's going to be a very big reason as to why Chelsea absolutely destroy Villa today. And let's move on to Aston Villa, who I fear for, to be honest. I am very scared for Aston Villa. I'll read their lineup and then I'll explain why. So they're starting off with a 4-3-3, similar to Chelsea's, with Nyland in goal, and Konsa and Target as their fullbacks, and Mings, who is arguably their second best player behind Grealish, and House as their other centre backs, and then they have Douglas Luiz, Nakamba, and Conor Hourihane as their central midfielders, and then they have El Ghazi, Samata, and Grealish. Now I feel for Villa because they lost Wesley through injury, which was, or he wasn't a big goal threat, but he was still a physical goal like presence. So it eased the burden of Grealish, and some and Bawa Samata is good, but he can't ease the stress of Grealish, and that leads me on to Jack Grealish, one of Villa's best players, who can play left winger or cam. See, on face he plays as left winger, but he tends to drift in as a cam, as he can play there because he doesn't have the pace necessarily to beat players in a 1v1, but he definitely has the flair, the skill to beat players in a 1v1. And I feel like he's gonna have a point to prove, especially after the incident that he had in lockdown about a month ago. And here's why I think Villa will not win this game. So Villa are a good team, yes, but defensively they're a mess. Like they're a huge mess, Villa defensively, to be honest. Sorry, I started for a bit. I was just checking something because I thought I got a notification from OneFootball. Anyways, defensively, Villa are a big mess, in my opinion. They can't sort their defense out, and it's going to cause them. They're decent attacking wise, but they can't sort their defense out. And against a hungry Abraham, a hungry Pulisic, I think that I fear for Villa. I fear like very badly for Aston Villa because if Chelsea are rampant and they win like 3-0, it could easily put the final nail in the coffin. As for my prediction, which I basically just said, I think it'll be Chelsea 3-0 winners with a brace a brace from Tammy Abraham and a goal from Christian Pulisic, who has arguably the biggest point to prove in this game for both sides. Well, and yeah, that was the first of the second game, the first of the two games that are going to be on today. The other one is a very big one. It's a Merseyside derby, but we don't talk about that now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a bit of a different video. I will be bringing more of these like football videos to the channel because, like I mentioned in the video, I like the sport and stuff. So yeah, I wish Chelsea the best of luck. I also wish Villa the best of luck as they need it. But I think Chelsea have this in the bag. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed and peace.